So what if I unplug this, plug this back in, come over here. Okay, so now we're back into this. Now if I unplug that, plug this back in. Okay, well that works at least. Okay. Not entirely sure where the background music went. That's might be concerning. Let's just try. So if I load that up, okay, good, the music comes up. Okay, I'm just gonna let this play out. I'm gonna try and do some sound tests. Hopefully the music's not too loud. So we're gonna do some quick sound checks. Testing. Okay. The music's actually lower than I thought it would be, but I'll take it, I guess. Okay. So while this goes on, this is Wise Chronicles. Very first Wise game in the Wise series, or well, more like a remake of the very first game in the Wise series. I know pretty much zilch about any of this as far as the series is concerned. I know there's a lot of these games, though. Well, hello there, Winter Werewolf. Welcome to Wise. That's not ominous at all. Okay, so just as a quick, yes, indeed, Spooky Tower. Just as a quick aside for anybody who might be curious, and just to get everything out there. First of all, this was the stream that the universe did not want to happen. I woke up this morning feeling like warm to death. I still don't feel very much better. They're doing some kind of construction about 90 feet from my window, so if you hear a jackhammer in the background, that would be why. Um, it took me like half an hour to get the controller working with my streaming setup because I looked at the keyboard controls for this game and it looked scary, so I didn't want to do it. But yes, this is Wise. Like I said before, this is a remake of the first Wise game, which originally came out in like '83, I want to say. Um, Let me check my. I actually did a bit of research on this series because I've always kind of been interested in this series. I remember the first Wise game I laid eyes on was 7, I want to say. It was a Vita game at the time. Um, but yeah, it's been around for a long time. Okay, no. So the first Wise came out in '87. Um, and this is just a weird series as far as like trying to keep track of numbering. Because my whole plan was I was going to play these games, assuming I liked them, I was going to play these games in numerical order. Obviously, starting with this one, 1. The thing with that is that if you're like me and you live in the United States of America, the numbering system goes. There's origins, 1, 2, and then the next actual numbered game is 7. There's a bunch of games in between. One is listed as a remake of 3. Another is listed as the 4th canonical game, but it's not actually listed as like a remake of the original 4, which is odd. And then 5, apparently they just ignored existed. Oh wait, no, 6. So 6 was actually the next numerical game. So 3, 4, and 5 just kind of went missing. They did a remake of 3 over here, so we have 3. Yeah, basically the Final Fantasy route, except worse, because they never actually re-released everything in numerical order over here. So, they did a remake of 3, and I know which one that is, so I know which one to play for 3. They did one that they're calling the canonical 4. It is not listed as the same name that the original 4 was. So I don't know if they're just ignoring the original 4 at this point. I don't know. But they're calling that 4, so I'm going to play that one as 4. But then there's no 5. 5 was only ever released in Japan. There was not a remake or a translation or anything that was brought over here. So I guess we're just ignoring 5. I mean, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Basically, the long and short of it is I'm going to try to play these in numerical order as best as I can, because unlike Final Fantasy, while you can basically play any game in the series and not be confused, this series all takes place in the same world, and it all follows this same redheaded guy in the bed right now. He is always the main character. 5 was lost at sea. Yeah, apparently. Which is funny because I do know a little bit about this series. I've seen my wife play a bit of 8, which is the most recent one here in America. 9 was released in Japan. We haven't gotten it yet. So 8 is the most recent one here in America. And I watched her play a little bit of it, and it looks really cool. At least the newer one does. As you can imagine with any RPG series, the newer ones are way more like action RPG oriented. So it plays a lot more like Kingdom Hearts than it does Final Fantasy, at least the older ones. But you mentioned Lost at Sea. The one thing I did notice from my research is that Adol, which is the name of our protagonist here, pretty much begins almost all of his adventures being shipwrecked. So if this guy gets on a boat, everybody else on the boat is fucked. But here we are, Wise 1, Chronicles Plus, which Ancient Wise Vanished was the name of the original Wise. Wise Chronicles Plus is effectively just... He must have been on the Titanic. I mean, I haven't played any of the Wise games, we'll see if it comes up. But Wise Chronicles is a 2009, I think, basically remake, or up. There was an original remake in '03, and then this is like a updated version in '09. So this is an updated version of a remake of a 1987 game. So let's just try and get into it. Ah, good. You're awake. Don't strain yourself now. Your body is covered in bruises. So, you still hurting anywhere? Adol checked himself over. There was some pain, but nothing debilitating. Get some rest. You're in a clinic at Barbado Port. Hey, Dad, is the stranger awake yet? Ah, Slav, you're early. How did the meeting go? Same as always, no real progress. Well, the patient's only just awoken. Glad to see you're back among the living. Ah, yes, where are my manners? My name is Bluto. I own and operate this clinic. This is my son, Slav. He found you collapsed on the beach and brought you here. We drove off the ray ball that attacked you. It was a real close call. Yeah, they are actually really pretty. I like the. I assume, obviously, that the border was added in the remake. I imagine the original game was just what we're seeing in like the smaller box, but it is definitely very pretty. Who gave up their bed to the nearly dead guy? I mean, it's a clinic. I don't think they live in the clinic. That would be depressing if they did. Adolf told Slav his name and expressed his gratitude. Adolf, eh? Good name. Don't recognize you, though. Where are you from? Adolf explained that he journeyed from Promalok to Esteria by boat. Ooh, good. We're going to have those fantasy kingdom names that I'm going to be horrible at pronouncing. My word, you came from overseas. Amazing. You're the first man I know of to get past the storm wall. What do you two think you're doing? Uh-oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. I'll chew you up, Slav, if you keep making comments like that. The man's wounded, you know. Shouldn't you leave him be? He needs his rest. That's my Alia, always keeping us in check. You make a good point, my dear. Yeah, okay, I'll stop talking his ear off. Rest up, Adol, but know this, I'm not done with you yet. Thanks for the threat, dude. Yeah, no. That would be an unfortunate name if it was the other way. Under the clinic's care, Adol recovered quickly. Several days later. Oh, can I move? Yes, I can move. I have 360-degree movement. That's surprising, though I guess this remake did, or update of the remake came out in '09, so. Oh, hey, pictures, this is cool. Good morning, Adol. You seem to be in tip-top shape now. Still, you should probably take it easy for a bit, just in case. Well, I suppose a walk around town could do you some good. Just don't overexert yourself. For a boy your age to have slept so soundly, you must have quite a story to tell. Adol, the portside warehouse has become home base for the town's militia. And why do I need to know that? Oh, Slav should be there. He can answer any questions you might have. Just be careful not to do too much too soon. Listen, Adol, there are monsters outside town, so don't push your luck, okay? Yes, ma'am. Oh, okay, so I run into people to interact with them. That's gonna be, interesting. He's Sonic. Yeah, he runs a bit fast, doesn't he? Okay, so what buttons do what? Okay, so that's my inventory. Cool. Okay, so L1 tells me where I am and gives me my stats. So I'm Adol Christian, a level 1 swordsman. I have 20 HP, 10 strength, 10 defense, 200 experience? Is that how much experience I have, or how much experience I need at the next level? I guess we'll find out. Hey, you. Well now, who might you be? I see, so you're the young man that Dr. Bluto has been looking after. You must have been through a lot. But you're looking very well. That's Bluto for you. Thanks, dude. Though I gotta say, for it being like a 2000 remake of a 87 game, it looks really pretty. So here's the militia headquarters. Headbutt method. Yeah, that's the one thing I don't know how I feel about yet, is just the interaction by, like, ramming yourself into people. Since the ships are all grounded, there's no work to be had at the harbor anymore. I'd been hoping to branch out into the silver trade, but that didn't exactly work out either. Bad luck all around. So this storm wall people are mentioning, does somebody want to explain to me what that is? I guess I have to go talk to... Oh, shoot, I forgot his name already. Silver, something? Oh, wait, that's him right there, isn't it? Slav. Why, if it isn't Adol, you okay to be moving around like that? Every time I stopped by, you were sound asleep. You must have been exhausted. So, heard any murmurings overseas about hysteria? I'd love to know what people are saying about us. Adol told Slav he'd heard this land was cursed. Cursed, huh? That's not really true, but it's also not too far off. Yeah, Stormwall. So Slav here mentioned that I was the first person to get through something called a Stormwall. I guess we'll find out. Guess we can't count on any support from the outside if they think we're cursed over here. We've got to take action. Anyway, I don't know a whole lot, but I'll gladly answer any questions I can. Ask away. Anything on your mind? Yeah, that Stormwall. You mind, explaining? It appeared, let's see, about 6 months or so ago. The first storm started on a night when some trade ships carrying silver set out from Barbado. Buffeted by the storm, the ships were obliterated, washed ashore on Whitehorn Beach the next morning. We first thought it was an isolated incident, but the same fate's been met by every other ship since. That's how the Stormwall got its start, and now we Asterians are pretty much trapped here. Most people have kind of just resigned themselves to their fate, but me, I'm too stubborn for that. So do you mean to say there's, like, just an endless storm in a ring around the island, or that when anybody tries to leave the island, a storm comes up out of nowhere and obliterates them? Because those are two different things. A wall cloud, huh? That's interesting. So maybe it is just basically like a friggin' a ring of storm that just surrounds this island. Barbado. Barbado is the only port town in Asteria. It used to just be a small fishing village until silver was discovered nearby. Then it boomed overnight. But ever since that storm wall showed up, no ships can get in or out. Our exporting days are over. So now it's just a fishing village again. For the time being, anyway. At least everyone got some money from all the silver trade while it lasted, I guess. What about Asteria? Asteria is a small island country. There are only a few towns here. Barbado, the walled city of Minea, and Zepik village in the mountains. Not long ago, there was also a town called Rastin, but it got wiped out by the monsters after the mine closed. The place where I found you is called Whitehorn Beach. Mother of pearl pieces wash ashore there. Great place for a stroll, save the monsters everywhere. What else? Oh yeah, Darm Tower, Asteria's famed to claim. Wow. Dyslexia much. Asteria's claim to fame, sort of. It just seems to kiss the clouds, doesn't it? On clear days, you can see it all the way from Promaloc. There are other touristy spots, but they've been infested with monsters ever since the storm wall showed up. Damn thing really made life difficult for us. So you're telling me on the same night, a giant ring of storms formed around your island, and then monsters showed up and started murdering people. That sounds like a problem. The militia. When the storm wall appeared, monsters came with it. That's what attacked you that day on the beach. We call that particular species Ray Ball. Monsters first appeared on the road up to the mountain, but they began attacking the villages soon after. Barbado in particular was hit pretty badly. Minia seemed just as vulnerable, but they've got that wall around them, so they're much more secure. Zepik was spared too, somehow. Supposedly kept the monsters out with some kind of mystical bell. We have nothing of the sort here, though, so we just have to take up arms and defend the town ourselves. Alright, well, thanks, dude. Alright, well, you be sure to come back sometime. Cool. So... I guess the question now is, what should I be doing? Can I leave town? Where's... I guess I should get familiar with everything. This looks like a weapon shop, I assume? No, well, an armory. And it's locked. Okay. Tavern, I assume? Yeah. Before the storm wall appeared, this bar was always packed. I can handle being poor. I just really hate being bored all the time. Interesting outlook on life. Such stunning red hair. You must be Adol, no? Dr. Bluto told me all about you. As you can see, we're on a bit of a break right now. The storm wall is not conducive to tourism, after all. Oh. I wasn't trying to talk to you. Thanks, though. Yeah, I guess I'll just have to keep headbutting people until somebody tells me what I should be up to. It is funny that he just mentions taking a casual stroll on a beach covered in monsters, though. But, you know, RPG logic. Okay, so this must be the way out of town. Would anybody stop me if I just decided to leave? Like, what if I just... Okay, yeah, nobody's gonna stop me. Does that turn by distracting the angle of the impact? How many strike like how they will take damage, but the enemy struck off center from an odd angle and if successful. Enemies can also be struck from behind or from the side with little risk of resistance. This technique can backfire if Adol is pitted against an enemy with a large amount of health, since it will quickly turn to face its attacker. Okay. So it is basically just a bump system. That's... Alright. Oh, tree man. Go away, tree man. Oh, ow. Okay. I should pay more attention to my health. Ow. Okay. Nope. Going back into town. Holy fuck. That dude nearly killed me. Oh, but if I go back into a town, my HP normally just naturally comes back up? That's also interesting. Yeah, so I don't know that I should be out there right now, because that was the first enemy I saw, and I hit him quite a few times, and he just about killed me. Watch out for the blue-headed demons out in the field. Be careless, or you'll be dead. You're only human, after all. If you're not sure about your chances for survival, then run away. Run like the wind. Yeah, I just did that. Thanks for the advice. What if I go talk to the doc again? Will he have anything more pertinent to tell me? Slav is well on his way to making the town's militia a force to be reckoned with. He's always been one to insist on shouldering everyone else's burdens. Real stubborn one. He never listens to a single word I say. He reminds me of someone else in this room. Adol, I know you're a strapping young lad and all, but please don't overestimate yourself. We don't want you getting hurt again. Can I buy some meds? Oh, you're out of medicine. Yeah, but what if I want to leave town? Like, I just obviously stupidly did. Okay, so clearly there's something I should be doing in town. Yeah, bravely run away. So clearly, I must be trying to accomplish something here in town. Well, they wanted me to go to the militia in general. Do you have anything new to say? Nope, I can just ask you the same questions. Okay. Does anybody else here have anything interesting to say? You're the one that Slav rescued, aren't you? Fine red hair like yours is certainly a rarity here. Yeah, I'm an anime protagonist. Oh, that's just another door outside. Okay. What about you? You seem out of the way. We watch the surrounding area from here. That way, if the demons try to mount an attack, we can see them coming and get ready for it. Neat. Okay. I've been fishing here for as long as I can remember. Since the storm wall appeared, my catch has been consistently bigger than ever. I believe one would call that a mixed blessing. So, does anybody want to give me, like, a quest? My daddy always talks about leaving Asteria, but why would I leave when I have so many good friends here? At one time, Barbada was swimming in traders like my husband, but they all tried to go home and got swallowed up by the storms. I'm just grateful to have my family here with me, though. That's enough to keep me happy. I came here because I heard I could make a tidy profit from the local silver trade. Now I just want to go home. Damn Stormwall. May its stormy progeny all suffer uncomfortable bloating. That's a specific threat, dude. Oh, maybe I should be looking for a weapon. That's actually probably a good idea. But the armory's closed. I've already been in here. What about you? Since the ships are all grounded, there's no work to be had in the harbor anymore. I've been hoping to branch out into silver trade. Oh, no, I already talked to you. Who's in here? You. My son and his wife live in Minea. They keep asking me to go live with them, but they must be joking. This is my home. I could never leave here, no matter what the danger. Okay. Can I read things by running into them? No? Yeah, the demons. I know. I've already talked to you as well. Things were great 6 months ago. Huge trade ships were coming in constantly, and Barbada was flourishing. But these days, all we do is fish, fish, fish. I yearn for the way things were. These little critters are called pickards. They've been raised as livestock here for generations. Their meat is absolutely delicious, but they're real easy prey for monsters, so we raise them here where nothing can hurt them but us. How kind of you? Six months ago, monsters started showing up on the North Road. As a result, I haven't seen my friends in Minea for quite some time. I wonder how they're doing these days. Where haven't I gone? Have I been in here? No. Slav is working hard to keep the town safe, but in the end, he may just be kidding himself. Other than live in fear of monster attack, wouldn't it be better for everyone in Barbada to move to Minea? Hey mister, did you come from the mainland? Isn't the storm wall really neato? I hope it stays forever. If it ever goes away, the girl next door will have to leave with her family. Kid, you have problems. This is the town where I was born and raised. It's my home. To even consider leaving this place. But my child's safety is paramount, so perhaps Minea with its city wall really is the place to be. I mean, you guys have a city wall too. It's just made of wood, as opposed to what I'm assuming to be a, like, sturdy rock wall. Or metal wall, maybe. Okay, well, this is definitely an old RPG in the sense that it really doesn't tell you much. And the only place I can't go is the armory, because it is locked. Okay. Yeah, I figured you were the person I'd already talked to. Okay, so... I mean, really, I've talked to everybody in town, so... My only other option is to, Yeah, kid needs to... I think maybe somebody should put the kid on the boat and let him see how, cool that storm wall is. Just saying. Well, I don't know what else to do, so I guess we're heading out. Yeah, I know. Do I try to fight this dude, or do I just avoid him? Like... Oh, my HP recovers over time. Okay, so really what needs to happen here is not get hit like that. Well, it somewhat recovers over time. Yeah, I'm really not doing any damage to that dude, am I? Let's just ignore him. Let's see what else is out here. Okay, can't go that way. I don't know how well you guys can hear it, but I mean, this game has a rockin' soundtrack. West Benia Gate, 750 Mail, South Barbado Port, 5 Cremail. I assume those are, like, units of distance? Minea Gate, just ahead. Alright, well, let's see if we can get into Minea. Hey you, stop right there. Kids like you should stay indoors. It's dangerous out here. Where are your parents? Well, you don't look that young, I guess. Sorry, I don't mean to be a nag. Shouldn't be addressing you like you're 3 years old or something. Still, can't say I recognize you. Are you from Barbado? The lands outside are teeming with monsters. You'd be better off in Minea. Okay. Alright, Newtown. Minea! Oh yeah, Hydlide had that same kind of combat system, except worse. Can I actually go in the shop? Okay, I can actually go in the shops here. Oh ho ho, something you need? What do you sell? Sapphire ring, wing, mirror. What do these do? Wouldn't this sapphire be great to give to your girlfriend? I bet she'd be thrilled. That'd be all your money. No thanks, dude. What about this wing? This is a strange one. If you use it, it'll warp you back to town from anywhere in the land. Ah, okay. Good to know. Mirror. This mirror has the power to freeze monsters in time, but it's delicate. Use it too often, and it'll shatter. Alright, well, I mean, that's... red hair is rare around here. You're not from these parts, are you? I'm from the mainland myself, but I got trapped on this lousy island by the storm wall. I think I can cut you a good deal since you're a fellow foreigner. Cool. I'm just gonna go now, though. Is there an armory in this town? That's the pub. And if there is, can I buy stuff from it? Ah, Aha, yes. Give me a weapon. Ah, welcome. Buy weapons. Short sword, long sword, talwar. What do we got? The short sword is small, but it's light and easy to handle. An excellent choice for daily use. 500 gold. Okay. How much is the longsword? The longsword is well suited to combat, befitting a true swordsman. Its workmanship is top class. More than I can afford. So you know what? Let's buy this short sword. Alright. Now if I go to inventory... I have nothing in my inventory. Do I use that short sword automatically then? Question mark? I mean, my inventory button appears to be the only button that does anything. So... Ah, welcome. Armor and a shield. Chainmail. It's knitted chain, easy to move around well and ventilated as to not slow cook its wearer. 400 gold. You know what? Sure, we'll buy this as well. So now... Yeah, see, there's nothing in my inventory. Hey, I mean, whatever you're into. Okay, let's experiment. So if we go back out into the wide world, right? If I try and fight something, not you. No, sure as shit seems like I'm still doing barely any damage. And he's still beating my ass. Okay. What buttons haven't I tried? Because clearly... Yeah, actually, aside from the fact that I have no idea what I'm doing, it's pretty fun. Oh, here we go. Equip. Yes, here we go. So let's equip that. And let's equip that. Okay. So now we are oh, and I even have a little sword in my hand now. Okay. Now that we're properly armed, let's go see if we can do some damage. I don't know what you're into, Winter Werewolf, but, I don't know, not really my kink, personally. Hiya! Okay, yeah, no, that's a major difference. Alright, yeah, no, now we're beating some people. And that gave me all of 2 experience. Neat. What about you? Are you gonna be a major problem? No, not really. Okay, yeah, now I see. So now I can basically handle these guys without much issue. Okay, well, with a little issue, if I don't, you know, actually try and aim correctly. But I am properly equipped now. Nope. I'd like to get back to town now, thanks. I was gaining gold from doing that, right? I only had the 100 gold before, and now I have 144. So that's good to know. Well, I guess we should start asking around town to see what it is we should be doing. Boy, this thing has the role-playing part down where it just throws you in as a castaway and goes, well, figure it out. Okay. Well, I am gaining gold. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't imagining that. Ever since the silver mine on the mountain was closed, the cost of everything has risen so dramatically. Still, it's not like we could actually sell any of our silver goods, what with the storm wall and all. Well, in most RPGs I know, you get good info from the pub. You know that harmonica-playing poet girl who hangs around up on the ramparts? She's real purty, and that song of hers is also real purty. It's mesmerizing. Haven't heard in a while, though. Harmonica-playing girl, huh? Glug, 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 glug. Ah. Man, this is the good stuff. Welcome. Oh my, a stranger. Don't worry, traveler. The city of Minea is safe haven from these monsters. You have nothing to worry about here. Oh, hi everybody. What's up, bartender? Ah, new face. From whence did you come, sir? Barbado, you say? Ah, you're the lad who crossed the storm wall, then. I heard about you from members of the Barbado militia when they came here on their rounds. Does everybody just talk about me, like, behind my back? Is that what's happening here? Sorry if I sounded a bit suspicious when I asked where you were from. Lately there have been a lot of break-ins, so I thought maybe you were causing my establishment. I probably read that wrong. My name's Garrick. I've been hired by the city to track down those dirty thieves. Will you have a drink with me? Sure. Ain't learned much about the crooks, but I did find out that long ago there were rhoda trees in Asteria. Never heard of a rhoda tree before? Its seeds are said to be one of the finest delicacies in the world. I'd love to taste one just once, before I die. Don't suppose you've come across any, have you? No? Would you hear out a humble patron of this fine watering hole? Sure. Somewhere in this general area, I lost a beautiful sapphire ring I'd purchased as a gift for my wife. Without it, I feel as if I can't even face her. Damnable thieves. I'll wager this is their doing. Okay, so you want a seed from some tree, and you want a sapphire ring. Well, I know I can buy a sapphire ring. Have you visited the fortune teller's house? She may be young, but she's good. If you're ever in need of advice or guidance, she can always set you on the right path. Oh, good. Can you tell me where this fortune teller is? I'm Asteria's foremost tour guide. Or at least I used to be. That blasted storm wall and all the monsters have driven me right out of business. There was once an odd old man who wanted to tour the mountain ruins. This was before the storm wall. He seemed to be a scholar, and he planned on investigating Darn Tower. I hope he's okay. He used to work in the silver mine, but 6 months ago the tunnels were overrun by monsters. It's all because of those damned dumbed monsters that I got. Wow, that's some alliteration there, dude. I got nothing to do but drink up and out. Okay, well. They went mean girls, you can't sit with us. Yeah, they kind of did. Well, now I have at least some ideas of what I could be doing. I need a tree seed. I need a sapphire ring, which, as Winter Werewolf pointed out, I could grind. Or apparently he lost it somewhere around here, so maybe I could find it. But more importantly, does anybody know where this fortune teller lives? The path around town walls is pretty narrow. Transporting silver to Barbado Port is a pain even before the storm wall as a result. We've considered erecting a south gate, but we don't want to compromise the wall structure, you know? Since the monster started showing up, all the children are prohibited from leaving the city. They look like they've grown tired of being cooped up here, but what else can we do? It's for their own good. My mother lives by herself in Barbados. I keep trying to tell her to move in with me since it's so much safer inside the city walls, but she won't listen. Oh yeah, I spoke to your mother. She tells you to fuck off. I wonder. No? Okay. I thought maybe it would be one of those stereotypical lost it in the well sort of things. Aha! This looks important. You! Oh my, it's you. You are not from Asteria, correct? Did you come here by crossing the storm wall? Goddesses, thank you. I've waited so long for this day. You are the one whom I've been seeking. Please, get your equipment in order, then return here at once. I must beg a favor of you. I already have my equipment in order. What you need? Oh. I need a shield. Well. And I'm gonna go ahead and guess. I'm not quite used to this town yet. Wasn't the armor over here somewhere? Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and guess that if I ask to buy a shield, just a regular ass small shield, please. Good God. Okay. Gotcha. Is that the least? I assume they just get more expensive as you... Yeah, they do. Okay. Well... 700 gold it is, I guess. Files... Save. Yes, let's save real quick. And now it's time to run into people until they die. They just keep respawning if I... Yeah, okay. Okay, probably shouldn't run into them face first like that. Ow. Ow. Please don't kill me. Okay. Should probably get back to town now. No. Okay. Well, on the upside, at least I don't have to spend money on healing myself after every time I come out here. Ow, okay, that was just... Okay, maybe instead of just running around like a madman, I should take more precise attacks. Ow. Okay, yeah, that appears to be working a lot better. Ow, okay, that was... I don't know what I was doing there. Okay, yep, nope. Abandoning this fight. Whew. I'm presuming I am grinding in the right area. It didn't really seem like they wanted me going north just yet. Okay, so it seems like the best way to hit people is to kind of hit them off-center. Yeah, that guy didn't touch me at all. Okay. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I'm getting it. Ow. How dare you? Stop it. Damn it. Well, I had a good run going there for a second. Ow. Alright, now this is starting to get a lot better. I am slowly grasping the combat. Ow, I say as I get stabbed. You know what, let's go fight one of these guys up here and then head back to town. You. Alright. 400 gold. You know, I wonder if this would be easier using the D-pad now that I think about it. Yeah, okay, D-pad much better. Ow. Yeah, if you get them lined up just right, they really can't do much to you. Ow. Ow. Okay, attacking from the side, a bit difficult to tell depth perception wise what's going on. I don't need to heal. I don't know why I was heading back. Ow. Ow. Okay. Ow. Alright, just 100 more gold. Ow. Okay, I should probably go heal real quick so I'm not pushing my luck. we go. There it finally goes. Wait a minute, is it... You know, I'm just now realizing something. Is it being in town that's healing me, or is it standing still that's healing me? That's probably something I should, test. Level up. 35 HP now. Oh wow, okay. Now I'm one-shotting people. Gotcha. Man, level ups are strong then. Die. 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 Alright, neat. Well, I got the 700 gold. Long ago, I saw a stranger in town wearing a black cape with a real peculiar pale blue glow to it. Maybe I was just seeing things, I don't know, but it still gave me the shivers either way. Interesting. Alright. Give me a shield. Oop, wrong button. Equip the shield. Alright. Swordsman, thank you for returning. Tell me, are you familiar with the Book of Wise? No? Wise was the name of an ancient kingdom that existed here ages ago. The lost history of the land is written within the Books of Wise. It is unknown, however, who actually inscribed their words, but the 6 books detail the reason for Wise' fall from grace. My crystal ball tells me that one of the books is in the mountain shrine. Swordsman, will you seek the books? Sure. You will. Ah, Swordsman, you are truly the man I've been seeking. Thank you so very, very much. Please take this with you. It will show you the way within the shrine. Sarah's crystal has been given. First, please visit Jeba in the village of Zepik. She is my aunt. She knows a great deal about the history of Wise. I am certain she will be of aid to you. Zepik village is to the northeast, just outside Minea. You'll pass through it on the way to the shrine. Cool. Alright, well, let's give this a quick save right here. Do you know Doe? Interesting. Yeah. Well, now we have an overall plot goal. We also have equipment. And we've gotten good at the combat system and all that stuff. Though, to be honest, I was planning on streaming this for quite a bit today, but if for anybody who wasn't here at the very beginning and didn't catch my little spiel, I woke up today feeling like warm to death, and sitting here doing this, I'm just feeling worse and worse and worse. So I'm actually just gonna call it here now that we have an idea of where we're going and what we should be doing. Um, for anybody interested, though, I will be playing this again on Thursday, starting time noon Mountain Time. So I'll be back on Thursday to play this some more. I also play Slay the Spire. I'll be playing that on Wednesday at noon. Yeah, I am gonna go get better, cause man, I'm just not feeling well right now. But this was actually really cool. Just for the hour I was playing it, I'm really actually digging this. So assuming that all of the games are of this quality, Wise is probably going to be a staple on my channel. So if anybody wants to come back and watch more Wise, like I said, I'm going to be playing it on Thursday at noon Mountain Time. Give me a follow and all that. If you do miss a stream, I upload these to YouTube afterwards. Same name on YouTube, The Angel of the Phoenix. So if you ever miss a stream, you can catch them there. But for now, I'm going to go have a lay down. Thanks everybody for showing up and chatting. I will see you guys in the next stream.